Look, I know I said I wasn't going to review Onward, but I got some free time, so let's review Onward. Onward. Onward is the newest film by Disney Pixar's animation team, and is kind of cementing their streak in mediocrity at best. Now, that's not to say I didn't like Onward. I mean, I guess we'll get to that, but the basic premise is this world is populated by magical creatures, mythical creatures, all that sort of thing. But a while ago, magic started to fall by the wayside to make way for technology, as I guess supposed to be a commentary on the real world because technology is taking over, and it's kind of like the thing now, I guess. But these brothers named Ian and Barley, Ian's the younger brother, Barley's the older brother. It's Ian's birthday, and their dad, who passed away a long time ago, left them a gift. It's a magic staff, and it's like, hey, if you say this spell, I'll come back to life for a day, and we can hang out. But they screw it up, and it's just legs. They just bring back his legs, and so they have 24 hours to try to get the spell right and bring the whole him back. Now the movie's been out for a little while, so I think I could get a little bit spoilery. I'm not going to full spoil the movie though. Now, one thing that irks me about the movie is that Ian is the one of the brothers that has the gift of magic. He's the one that can do spells. Apart from like having to overcome his self-confidence, or overcome his like lack of self-confidence, rather, like get over his insecurities, he doesn't have to train with his magic at all. He just like, boom, he's an expert. Like the literal whole movie takes place in less than one day, and by the end of that one day, he's a pro. And I'm just like, Gary Stu. Anyway, I found the dynamic between the brothers to be interesting, but I honestly didn't care too much about the dad for most of the movie because he's just pants. Like, I can't get emotionally attached to pants that are upright. It's motherfucking starch pants. But yeah, this movie was directed by the same guy that did Monsters University. And I guess I like this a little bit more than Monsters University. The thing is, I feel like a good Pixar movie, Inside Out, Incredibles, WALL-E, Ratatouille, Up, Finding Nemo, Toy Stories 1 and 2, A Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., all that stuff, like, you can watch that movie an infinite amount of times. Monsters University, Brave, Onward, one and done. I have never felt an urge to watch either of those first two again, and I probably won't watch this one again. This movie, considering that it's about magic, felt like it didn't have any magic. Like, I didn't feel that Pixar spark in this one, and that's really disappointing for me to say, but it's just, there's nothing too special about this movie. Like, apart from making me realize that I don't have a relationship at all with my brother, and that I have a very relationship with my dad, I'm just like, yeah, I mean, but there's not a whole lot that I can take away from this movie. Like, there's some emotional beats in it, of course there are. It's a Pixar movie, but they're kind of surface level, I feel like. And I don't know if that's because of me and my experiences, or if that's just because it's a failure on the film's part. I will give it that maybe it affects some people in a different way, but for me, I just didn't really get a whole lot out of it. Also, this isn't exactly an action movie, but it does spend most of the second act talking about this curse related to this artifact that they have to get in order to make the spell work. And the curse will take the form of a dragon that they have to fight. That dragon fight was so boneless. I was just like, all right, you spend this whole time talking about this is going to happen and it's going to be an issue. And then it's just really not. Barley doesn't have to deal with it at all. Ian barely has to deal with it. It's just like, all right. I did like Barley, though. Chris Pratt and Tom Holland did a great job in the movie as their characters, even though they were just kind of playing themselves. But I mean, I guess that's kind of what every actor wants to do every once in a while. Just play themselves. Be themselves in front of a camera. Well, it is an animated movie. I could get into... That's not the important thing. Overall, though, Onward is enjoyable, but I don't think you'd remember it in a few weeks unless you were, like, you know, a critic or a parent. Anyway, Onward. What did you think about it? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below and let me know and educate me. And I'll see you soon. You know what? Better yet, what's your favorite Pixar movie? Me, it goes back and forth between Finding Nemo, Ratatouille, Incredibles, and Wall-E. I know that's kind of cheap, but I mean, it's a fatal four way. That's just what it is. But I'll see you soon.